Hello, I'm Anand Gopalakrishnan, and today I'm going to be talking about seat belts. I have an initiative, Buckle Up, Seatbelts Save Lives. It's a CAS initiative to raise awareness about the importance of wearing seatbelts not only in the front seat but also in the rear seat. So here's a statistic for you. In India, every 4 minutes, one person dies in a road accident. 15,000 people die and 39,000 people are injured in road accidents in India because they're not wearing seat belts. So clearly seat belts are important, but why don't people wear them then? Well, there are two main reasons. One is many people don't know that it's mandatory under the Central Motor Vehicles rules to wear seat belts in both the front and rear seats. Also, there are car alarms that help people to know to wear seat belts in the front seat, but that feature is not there in the rear seat. So clearly seat belts are important, but why do they work? Well, you've heard of Newton's laws of motion, right? So let's explain the physics behind how seat belts function. So when a car is moving down the road, it is moving at a fast speed. Many people wouldn't realize it while traveling in the car, however they are traveling at the same speed that the car is. When a car comes to a hard stop from such a high speed, if a person is not wearing a seat belt, they will be thrown forward and will be stopped only by something in front of them. This is due to Newton's first law, which states that an object will remain in its state of rest or uniform motion unless acted upon by an external unbalanced force. So a person sitting in the front seat will be stopped by the steering wheel, the dashboard, or the windscreen. And a person in the rear seat will probably be stopped by the seat in front of them, or if they're particularly unlucky, be flung into the roof going straight over the seat. None of those options are very desirable. Hence, the seat belt. This seat belt stops the person from getting thrown forward. However, if seatbelts were rigid, then a person could get injured just by slamming into the seatbelt at such a high speed. Hence, seatbelts are allowed to stretch a little. This increases the time over which a person decelerates, and due to Newton's second law, a reduction in acceleration reduces the force on a person. Hence, it reduces the chance of injury. So Newton's first and second laws allow us to explain why seatbelts help protect a person from a crash or a rapid braking. So what's being done to raise awareness about wearing seatbelts, especially in the rear seat? Well, there are car alarms that are going to be put in the rear seat. It's going to be made mandatory in India in new cars. So people in the rear seat also wear their seat belts. Also, fines are being put in place in places like Delhi and other cities for the people in the rear seat as well as the front seat. So my initiative, Buckle Up, Seatbelts Save Lives, is to help raise awareness about the same thing. Your lives and the lives of your family members are important. So please, buckle up.